What up, YouTube? Franchise 2 Sports back again with another video. Alright, 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 let's get serious here. I've been meaning to talk about this for the longest time because I'm getting tired of it. And what's her name? Malika Andrews. We have to talk about her right quick. I know some people made some videos today about her, but this is one thing I don't like, and I'm getting sick and tired of seeing it because recently it just happened to me when I was in California about a week and a half ago. Not to go up totally off topic, but just to go into a little backstory, reason why I wanted to talk about this. So, when I was in California a week ago, make the story real quick. I'm sitting here chilling with the friends, but we're looking at my friend's new car. He recently just got a new used car. And we're trying to figure out what we're going to do for the night. We figured it out. So he's backing out of the car, right? And we had a restaurant. Keep in mind, we had a restaurant. I think it was at a Chili's. I didn't eat there. We just met up there. I don't know if she was the manager or what. But, she comes screaming out of the restaurant, talking about, back away from my car! Back away from my car! You're too close to my car! Get away from my car! And I'm like, wait, what? What's going on? And it took me a second to realize what the hell's going on for some reason, because it caught us off guard. And keep in mind, we're not doing it. He's just standing there, trying to move out the way of my friend's car as he's backing out. And so, it's not like I'm sitting here with a bunch of Negroes. I'm sitting here with one white dude, one Latina chick, and my friend who's Filipino backing out the car. It ain't not like we're sitting there trying to rob the car or anything. She's just sitting there yelling and screaming. So I told her, I'm like, hey, if you're gonna say something, say it nicely. Don't come out waving your fingers, screaming like a banshee, making a scene like somebody's about to rob your car or anything. And she totally got really disrespected. Don't touch my car. I'm like, stop being rude. Go back inside. I literally told her, go back inside. Because you're not being, I forgot what I said. It was some more words I wanted to say, but I had to hold my breath. But the reason why I brought that up, because it's been a week now, almost a week and a half since that happened, and it has been a week almost since the whole news of the Boston's coach Ime Udoka, that whole scandal dropping off. And since then, many people have said lots of stuff about it. And Malika Andrews, there's one thing I can't stand, and it's disrespect. And I don't know what it is. I know what it is, but I just don't get for the life of me, why do women continue to disrespect men? But in Malika Andrews' case, there's 3 cases. It's been more than that, actually. She likes disrespecting black men. Exhibit A goes all the way back to 2019. She wrote a piece about Giannis, talking about him leaving Milwaukee when his free agency comes around. So after the Bucks lose to Toronto in the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2019, she asks us that same dumb question about him leaving, and Giannis is pissed and he leaves, walks straight out of the press conference, leaving Chris Middleton sitting there. I know plenty of people have probably seen that video now. And I'm thinking in my head, like, why should we ask that question right now after they just lost, after they was up 2-0 against Toronto, on the verge of going to the NBA Finals for the first time in a long time? Why would you ask that question? So that's when I realized, I don't know about this chick. In the last couple of months, she said things, when Kobe is mentioned, because I think it was either on Kobe's passing, the anniversary of Kobe's passing, she said some crazy stuff there. She said some crazy stuff about Kyrie not taking the serum and all that stuff. And then skip ahead to this whole thing with Boston's head coach. She gets on Stephen A. Smith. Many people probably know about this. She gets on Stephen A. Smith's radio show, and totally just disrespect him. Now, I, for one, not the biggest fan of Stephen A. Smith. I think he's a buck dancing fool. Many people who subscribe probably have heard me say something about that. But in this case, I don't care if I don't like him or not. You don't disrespect a man on his own platform, over talking him, trying to accuse him of being sexist and misogynist, all this kind of other dumbass stuff. When he was simply just stating, why keep the coach? Why not just fire him, or just keep the news of him doing whatever what the coach did, his cheating, keep it within the organization? That's the only thing he was asking. And she was just rude, talking to him like he's a 3-year-old, which I cannot stand, like this lady did with us, yelling and screaming in that parking lot. Skip ahead, and I have just actually heard this today. Skip ahead, I think it could have been a day after, the same day. I think it was the NBA Today show they was on. Kendrick Perkins. He states his views. Simply, he was asking everybody who was involved with this scandal, this cheating scandal, should be held accountable. He knows Ime Udoka messed up. He knows what he did was wrong. But why? Only thing he was simply asking, why can't everybody who was involved be accountable instead of just putting it all on him? Because it does take two to tango, maybe even three. Some reason, some way, somehow people forget about that. And she just completely just is rude to him. And I think she kicked him off the show because he said, yeah, she did kick him off the show. She kicked him off the show because he had different opposing views. I don't get that. Why does everybody have the same views on everything? This world is made on different opinions and different views. You may not like it, but don't kick a man out and act rude to him because you don't like it. So that's that. And then today, from what I heard, the Boston's coach, the interim coach who will be taking over for Udoka while he's out for suspension, I knew about this on Friday, that apparently he had 2 battery cases when he was in college. Young kid. My only thing question about it is, like, if you're going to get rid of Udoka, why are you going to hire somebody else who has a shady past? But it is what it is. The Boston's brass must see something that they see, and I think his name is Joe Mazzulla, and I remember him from West Virginia because that's where those 2 incidents happened with Joe Mazzulla and his battery charges. Regardless, and the man's been on the straight and narrow. It's a family man trying to do right. I get it. It's fine. He made a mistake. We're over it. We shouldn't bash him for it. But this black ass heifer decides to dig up that dirt, which was already out there, but decides to bring up that, and I think it was today or yesterday's, mostly today's, at the time of this recording. She brings it up on NBA Today, brings up his past, and tries to basically badmouth him on national television. Even though he's probably behind that. So now, his wife, Mazzulla's wife, has to hear that. His kids have to hear that. I think his dad passed away about 2 years ago. But his mom, his brother, I read up about him. All the people that know Joe Mazzulla, even the players on Boston, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, all of them got to hear that. All of that. They got to hear this freaking black woman, supposedly Black Lives Matter, all that crazy stuff, sound like an absolute Karen on national television. The bottom line is, Malika Andrews, and I ain't going to say allegedly, but we're going to say allegedly anyway, she does not like black men. I think currently she's dating her own co-worker on ESPN, which is white. There's nothing wrong with that. We all have different tastes when it comes to romantic partners. Me being one of them, I like different types of women. But I will not get on national television and disrespect the black woman. Unless something else is going on. But anyways, my thing, like I said, my thing is, I'm just so sick and tired of this thing that women, mainly black women, have for other black men. It's like, we can't do that. If we do that, we're the worst person in the world. But if she does that, she gets a pass, or everybody else around her just, you go, girl. You go, girl. I don't know what ESPN hopes to accomplish with that. Are they trying to make her the focal point of ESPN and slowly want to get rid of Stephen A? I don't know. They try to be inclusive. Everybody has equal rights on there. Everybody's fair to equal hiring, all the kinds of stuff. But this lady gets on air and just blasts this black man like it's the thing to do. And I think it needs to end. Somebody needs to really put her in her place. Stephen A kind of did on his own show, because he stopped her right there when she's saying all that stuff. But it needs to be on national television like she did today. Somebody needs to whoever, Jalen Rose, whoever needs to do something. But this is going on too far. Because I know any of the uppers won't do anything. They keep allowing this to happen. And it's not just Malika Andrews. There's lots of women doing this. They just get on these podcasts and these TV shows and just disrespect them, like Vivica A. Fox did to what is his name? The dating coach, Kevin Samuels, after he passed away. They did the same thing. Gayle King did the same thing to Kobe Bryant after he passed away. What's up with the disrespecting of black men even after they pass away? What's up with that? I don't like it. I don't know, some of you guys don't like it. A lot of you probably don't like it. But I bet you Malika Andrews got something to hide. I guess she got something to hide. Yeah, you from Oakland, all right. Sure, you from Oakland. Mixed broad from Oakland. And then there's another thing I wanted to say about this before I go off. You simps out there, the ones that were caping for Malika Andrews and she's got more popular, y'all need to stop. Y'all should feel ashamed, because now you created a monster. Yeah, she looked nice and beautiful, but at the same time, she's messed up in the inside, ugly in the inside. I always say, I don't care how beautiful a woman is. If their attitude is crappy, they're uglier than said ugly woman. But tell me what you guys think. I don't want to keep going on too long. But tell me what you guys think.